I look at all of the change with Baylor football. You see a bunch of wins. You just see so many names and faces. The change from last year to this year. Believing in each other and being selfless. When you get to that, you get to a team. I'm so appreciative of the team. I'm a better person for it. To take the stage and to take the lights and the crowd and to be like us, like all the way, man. Still striving, grinding to get better. That's the path right there.
Ebner is tipped toward the sideline, and he is into the house. Purdy throws off his heels, and it's intercepted. J.T. Woods with the game clincher. That's caught by Thornton and has a seam. No chance. Touchdown, Baylor. Short pitch to Smith, and Smith spins out of it. Looking for the corner and gets it. Touchdown, Bears. And McClain is lit. Finally guns in and intercepted. Abram Smith picking him up, puts him down. Bohannon, touchdown, Baylor. Three shots from inside the one. Can the Cowboys punch it in? Jackson snuffed after he got about half. Jackson again tries to go up and over. Did not get in. And the Big 12 championship comes down to this play. Jackson trying to turn the corner. And he did not get there.
Alright, welcome in everyone. We got a matchup between UCF and Baylor tonight where there's one young QB and Bryce going against Aaron Ike, who's coming on to his senior year after this year. Welcome into the booth with me, Gorilla. What are you expecting out of this matchup?
You know, looking at this game, I honestly think we're going to be in for a heck of a fight. You know, they're both pretty well-rounded teams, so I think it's just going to be a big fight of a game. That's all I can say.
Yep, that's probably definitely what we're in for. As we see that Baylor's going to get the ball first as UCF is kicking off here to the goal line. Returned up to the 22. As we'll get to see Bryce Walker and Austin Wilson first. Coming out here in the pistol set. Plenty of time for Bryce to throw. He's going to throw it over to Wilson, who's wide open, picks up about 5 yards. 2nd and 5 upcoming.
Yeah, not a bad little check down there. No gain of 5. It's nothing major, but gets moving.
Yep, coming out in the shotgun set here, going to fake the handoff and hit his man to the 30, Angelo Roman, for 4 yards, bringing up a short 3rd and 1.
Yeah, I mean, 2 back-to-back, average decent plays, but moving down pretty solid right now.
Coming out a single back set here. Bryce gonna just throw that one out of play and bring up a 4th down. So quick 3 and out here for Baylor as they did not try to run the ball once with their stud running back.
Yeah, definitely not what I expected to see there. I expected to see, a couple runs out of them.
I definitely thought there was going to be a run there to pick up the first. And it should have been, since that play call did not work out for him, as we see Dusty Rooks with the return to 6.
Yeah, let's see what UCF can do here on offense. See how they can handle the ball.
I'm out here at the 41, motioning the running back over. Ike's going to throw it over and almost get picked off instantly, but just knocked away. Or Milton's out, actually was out there for QB, I guess. Or maybe that's who he was throwing to, but I know Ike was out there at QB last week.
Yeah, not a very good first play, but no big deal. Plenty of game.
And he's going to get brought down instantly. Yeah, it was like that was thrown. I thought so. As he's going to be brought down by Casey Wilson for a loss of 8, 3rd and 18 upcoming, as this Baylor defense is not allowing anything.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely great defensive stand there by Baylor. Looking at that, though, you would have expected them to still get the first down on that first drive.
Coming out here now in the shotgun set 4 wide. Tries to air it downfield and gets sacked again for another loss of 6. And they lost 20. I mean, they lost almost 20 yards on that one drive.
Yeah, definitely not what you want to see if you're a UCF fan. Gonna have to figure something out, hold that line a little bit longer, and give your quarterback some time.
Yeah, he had no time to throw that drive. Even that first one was a rush, which is why it was almost intercepted. Punting here from the 12. Gets it down to the 33. Gonna get the nice return up here, though. Almost gets it up to midfield. It was Sutherland for 12.
And hopefully the Bears will utilize their run game here a little bit on this drive. See if that can help them gain some momentum.
Coming out here in the 4 wide shotgun set now. Gonna fake the handoff, throw it over to his man, gets it up to, breaks off one tackle and gets it up to the 44 is Angelo Roman. 2nd and 1 upcoming.
Yeah, way to break off a tackler and just keep it going.
Still not a single handoff for Baylor here as they throw it over to the sideline to Sutherland for another 5 and a first.
Yeah, again, that's just, it's surprising to me. You would expect to see a couple runs in there, but maybe they're going pass heavy tonight.
Coming out here in the shotgun set, as soon as we say that, they hand it off, and Wilson's going to pick up about 3 as he was dancing around a bunch of defenders there for a minute.
Yeah, that was definitely a interesting choice of running there, but at least they're getting it incorporated.
Now they're going to hand off to Wilson here again, who's going to pick up another yard, 3rd and 6 upcoming.
Definitely not what I was expecting concerning the running game for the Bears tonight.
Yeah, that line didn't hold up very well. They're going to be the fake halfback draw. He's going to air it downfield. Oh, he had his man on the comeback route, but missed him out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked like he was just a little too far away from him. Maybe an overshot or an underthrow, maybe.
Long field goal attempt coming here, and he gets it, knocks it through. 3-0 for Baylor to start off this game. 6 minutes left to go in the first.
Yeah, man, he just barely gets it in there. Thought he was going to hit the upright.
Lucky for them, they did not, as we see the return here from the 2. He's going to get hit at the 15. That was a bad return. Rooks gaining 16.
Yeah, definitely not the best of returns, but it doesn't keep him out of it yet.
Yeah. Oh, man, they're not giving Ike any time. He barely got that away. That was almost another sack. You can tell the Baylor defense came to play tonight. Coming out here in the pistol set now, 4 wide, 3 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Gonna be thrown over to the left, and when he has time, he finally hits his man. Bobby Boucher for 13 yards and a first.
Yeah, I mean, way to, gain your composure and get that throw off.
Yep, handing it off here to his man, Milton, who's going to pick up 4 yards, bringing up 2nd and 6.
Not a bad run there. I definitely can't complain about that one. 4 yards is a pretty good run, in my opinion.
Definitely. Faking the handoff here out of the pistol. He airs it downfield, and oh, man. That should have been picked off, but thankfully for Ike, it was just dropped. 3rd and 6 upcoming.
It looked like the one guy had his hands on it, and maybe another just about had it as well.
I'm now on the shotgun set here. Ike going to throw it for the first down and does get it across Dusty Rooks. His first catch of the night, and it's a big one for UCF.
Yeah, absolutely good route running by the senior tight end there.
Ike has time to throw finally, and he just airs that one out of bounds. He felt the pressure get up there at the end of that play.
And again, we're just seeing, like you said, the Bears defenses came to play, and they're giving him some pressure early on.
The coverage has been really good downfield, too. It's been short passes, and he's going to be hit again, and that causes another incompletion, 3rd and long upcoming for UCF here.
Let's see if they can have a little bit better of a turnout. They really need to get that offensive line working.
Yep, 5 wide empty set here for Ike. He's going to hit his man and only get it to midfield. 4th and 4 upcoming, and a punt for UCF.
Had 2 back-to-back punts. Still nothing to worry about. You're only down 3, so keep your head in the game and keep driving.
Yeah, they actually got a first down there to win the field position battle for right now, too. So at least they moved the ball. As we see the Baylor's defense already causing 2 pass breakups and 2 sacks.
That definitely could have been easily at least 1 interception.
Yeah, 1 definitely should have been picked off. Coming out here in the shotgun sit. All day to throw. He's going to air it over to Wilson and get picked off, and that might go back for 6, but thankfully that tight end was there to push him out of bounds, or that was going for 6. As Bryce did not make a good throw there. He tried to lob that in when he needed to do a quick, tight bullet pass there.
Yeah, definitely not what you like to see, but he's got plenty of time to learn. He is just a freshman, so still needs to develop a little bit.
Only scary thing about that is even though this Baylor defense has been making stops and only giving up 1 first down, that's essentially all they need here is 1 first down and a good run. Coming out here in the wishbone set, going to fake the handoff, going to be the pitch option, and like I said, they just need 1 good run, and there it is. Aaron Ike for 10 yards, bringing up 1st and goal.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely good play call there. And you said it, they just needed that 1 run, and they're already in the goal and the goal zone, whatever you want to call it.
Did you see that one linebacker glitching out for a moment?
I didn't see that.
I was paying another run. Just a good run. Gets it up the middle for Milton for the touchdown. But yeah, as soon as that one tight end moved to a different formation, he just started glitching out for a minute. That was funny.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, 2 great back-to-back runs there, and obviously gives them a touchdown and puts them up 7.
Yeah, it's the only scary thing about having a rookie freshman back there for QB is that it can mess you up at the start. But let's see if he can bounce back here for Baylor, returning here from inside the goal line. Surprised he didn't take that down for a knee, but gets it up to the 20, so pretty good return regardless. As we see the defense here with an interception and only allowing 3 yards a play. Ooh, Aaron Judge hit a home run. My fault, I'm a Yankees fan.
You are just fine.
Come down the 4 wide shotgun set. Here's Bryce trying to make a turnaround from last drive, and he does the read option himself and just says, Aaron Ike, I can do it better, and picks up 12.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, great run by him. Just completely getting that interception out of his mind and continuing to go down the field.
Now the forward shotgun set gonna hit his man down the middle. That's Sunseri with his first catch of the night, bringing up 2nd and 5. You know, you
Yeah,
say Boo Yanks, but your name is very close to Cash, and then that's our GM name, so. Handoff here up the middle to Wilson for 3 yards, finally getting him more involved. 3rd and 2 upcoming here.
yeah, not too many rushes to his name as of right now. But I think as the game goes on, they'll probably start giving it to him more, really wearing the defense down.
Definitely, as we see the pitch option here up to Bryce Walker again, it's a midfield. Good little play by him.
Yeah, and maybe Bryce Walker's proven me wrong, saying, hey, I might be a freshman, but I have some experience, and that's why I'm the starter.
Handoff here to Wilson, gonna break off one man and pick up 8 yards there. 2nd and 2 upcoming.
Yeah, good run there. I believe that was the best run so far, so good to see him get it moving.
As we see Wilson lose 3 yards there, bring up 3rd and 6. You jinxed him.
Yeah, here we go again. Us jinxing the game again.
Hey, don't say us. I didn't jinx anything yet.
Yeah, but you're pretty good at it, so we'll see what happens.
Coming out here in the 4 wide shotgun set is Bryce. Throws it down the middle, does hit his man for the 1st down, and that's going to be Wilson for 8. His 2nd grab of the night.
A good quick pass there. Gives him a quick 1st down. Good field advantage.
And off here to Wilson again, who's going to pick up another 7 and then get hit hard and stopped where he was. He ran into a brick wall there.
Yeah, he was definitely getting told he's not going anywhere else.
El Drizzy, you better relax or I'll jinx you when you come out. Coming out here in the pistol set is Bryce. 3 wide. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom, and Wilson's going to get brought down for another loss of 3, 3rd and 6 upcoming. They need to take that run out of the playbook because that's the 2nd time it's failed.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think you're right there. And there's definitely not a reason for me to be jinxing anybody on purpose because obviously everybody knows what my team's record is. So.
No, you should be wanting to jinx them and they can join you as we're going to see another long field goal attempt here for Baylor as they only gained 4 yards with Wilson there.
And they're going to go for another longer field goal.
Oh, they almost made that man jump off. We almost jinxed that. If they snapped that, that was a 1st down. I mean, I always see them jump, but they never snap the ball. I hate Madden AI, but at least when they jump, they do snap the ball. But they don't do it in the college football for some reason.
Yeah, it's definitely not something that you see a whole lot of. At least not on here.
Yeah, as we see the return up here to the 27 by Antonio Brown Jr. Is this man a diva on the field too?
Let's definitely hope not.
He's going to throw his jersey off if they're losing at halftime. Coming out in the 4 wide shotgun set, motioning his man down, or pistol set, I mean. Gonna throw over to the left side to Rooks for 5 yards, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, not a bad short pass there. Just keeps them moving down the field.
On the pistol set, faking the handoff, going to be the run option, and Ike's going to pick up 10 yards and the 1st again.
And Ike, he's keeping the ball to himself, and he's, makes you wonder, is he telling Bryce that, he's got some competition in that type of play?
It's definitely working out for him, so the coach figured out it was working and started using it, which is really good, as we see Mackenzie Millen get involved in the passing game for 2 yards.
Yeah, that definitely looked like it should have gone for some more, had some open field there, but just stepped out a little too early.
Coming out on the 4 wide pistol set here, going to throw it out of play is Ike, as that was a good decision as there was 2 defenders right there next to the man. Definitely would have ended up being a pick otherwise. Coming out here in the shotgun set is Ike, 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. He's going to take off running, and he is going to have space for the 1st, puts his head down to pick it up. 9-yard rush for Ike, which is huge for UCF as they did not have anyone open downfield. That's the scary thing, is when you get that coverage all set up, then he just starts running out of it and has open space. Going to be handed off here to Milton for another 6 yards.
Almost looked like there for a second he might have broke out of that one, but he just got tripped up there at the end.
Yeah, he broke off it and tripped over the guy on the field. Coming out here in the 4-wide shotgun set is Ike. Faking the handoff, going to run it again, and he's going to bulldoze a man over. As I was about to say, they finally read it, but Ike said, I don't care if you read it, I'm just going to run you over, as that draws to the end of the first, with your score being UCF 7 and Baylor 6. So just like you were saying at the start, a pretty good competitive game here like we expected.
Yeah, and I definitely like seeing a game like that. It's definitely something I prefer. Nobody likes to see
Ole Miss games.
Okay, now.
Had to do you dirty there for a minute because you said that, and I was like, well, there's Ole Miss as we see the throw for 7 yards to Bobby.
I mean, that's fair, but I was gonna, say Rutgers because they just lost like 65-14 or whatever last week. So, but I see how it is.
As we see the screenplay over here picks up the first down. 2 Dusty Rooks for 5 yards. Put respect on my name. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Coming out here in the pistol set, 4 wide, 1 to the bottom, 3 to the top. Going to be handed off here to Milton, who's going to pick up 3 yards. 2nd and 7 upcoming.
Definitely not a bad 3-yard rush there. Just absolutely nowhere to go with the swarm of Bears taking him down right there at the end.
Definitely coming out in the 4 wide shotgun set, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom as he motions tight end in. Going to hand off here to Milton again, who's going to break off 2 people and pick up a gain of 3. 3rd and 4 upcoming.
You can see that he's not having any big runs, but these short runs, he is breaking a tackler too, which is impressive to watch by any means.
Yep. As we see the throw over, and somehow that's caught. He got lucky there, as Bobby Boucher was just a bigger guy there to make that catch. And yeah, Drizzy, this Baylor defense has had really good coverage so far. I love to see that, but they're still driving down the field, so that's a scary part for them. As we see Ike get wide open space right up the middle, and that's what's killing them, is Ike's just having all the running room because the defensive corners have been really good at coverage and the linebackers.
Yeah, I mean, again, Ike is just using his leg and working them downfield, and happens to get him a touchdown on this drive.
They need to start putting QB spies out there. Returning the kickoff here from the 2. Gets it up to about the 18 as Huval. As we see, the game's been pretty even so far in all aspects, except for first downs. They're getting killed there in first downs. Finally, a game we may win. I'm just going to remember that Bobby said that and not one of us up in the booth. So if UCF loses, it was Bobby's fault. He jinxed it. Just want that to be known. As Wilson gets a gain of 3, 2nd and 7 upcoming. Four wide shotgun set here. Going to throw it out quickly, and that's going to be a pick 6. Never mind. Bobby jinxed it in his favor. As Quinn Moore gets the pick 6, Bryce is not reading the defense well tonight so far.
Yeah, definitely not what you like to see if you're a Bears fan. 2 interceptions already this early in the game, 1 being a pick 6. Just got
and 1 that already put him in the red zone too. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So he needs to just gain some composure, settle down, play ball like he has been all year.
Yep, difference of the game so far. Now, definitely after that, they need to score here. Whether it be a field goal or something, they need to score, as we almost see a seam open up for Huval as he gets a 32-yard return.
Yeah, absolutely good return there.
Well, we kind of don't like people calling their own games, but I mean, we're always looking for help in the booth if you're serious. Gonna see the run here from Wilson for 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. If you do, just talk to Canes or Kickler, and they'll help you out.
Who's looking at joining the booth?
Bobby. I don't know if he was just talking about for this game, though, since he jinxed in his favor of his team. I'm not sure. I guess we'll figure out in a minute. As Wilson gets a 3-yard rush here, bring up 3rd and 2. Oh, you been trying? Yeah, you just need to reach out to Canes or Kickler. We've been looking for help all season. I don't know if you just haven't seen the announcements or if they've just been ignoring you, but yeah.
There's been plenty of announcements out there.
Yeah, we've definitely been looking for help all season, so we'll definitely take it. As they did not give him the first there, and that's very surprising, but they are going to review it. That was something. I'm like, what? And I never see him challenge spots either, so I like this. But that was funny. Yeah, how did you miss it that bad? Jesus. These refs need, like, help, man.
They
Maybe we
always
should
do.
hire you to be a ref instead. Oh my god, that was horrible ball placement. Yeah, it better be. Well, that was interesting, but thankfully for the refs using their eyeballs on the field and calling off the spot, they call the first down now. Handing off here to Wilson. Gonna push off one man to pick up an extra yard instead of losing one.
Yeah, I mean, way to keep driving your feet. Keep that going.
That was Tommy Guns too. He's a hard man to push off of. As we see Bryce get sacked for a loss of 6, bring up 3rd and 17. I think that was UCF's first sack tonight.
I definitely will not quote you on that one.
I don't know. I've seen him get the picks, but not the sacks yet, but I may be wrong. Coming out here in the shotgun set, throwing it out wide, hits his man, but he was not far enough for the sticks, and that's going to be Nathan Noble's first catch of the night. But going to lead to a punt for Baylor.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of a more of aggressive player, so I almost want to see him go for it here, but not a horrible choice to punt it off, I guess.
It always makes the games more fun if you see him go for it in crazy spots. As we're going to see a call for clipping, I don't even have to look at this. Oh boy, who would have thought? I don't even have to see the flag happen. I just know whenever they call one now, it's definitely got to be clipping.
I mean, what else are they going to call on a return? At least from what I noticed with this game.
Yeah, I hardly see him call any other foul too. As we're gonna see him lob in, those lobs are always scary to see happen. But Jordan comes down with it for 6 yards.
Yeah, I definitely want to see some more bullet passes coming in.
Sorry for talking at the same time as you.
No, you're
Coming
fine,
out
man.
for what shotgun set, gonna be the tunnel screen, and ooh, nice tackle from behind on Bobby as he picks up the first.
Yeah, that was a impressive tackle to be able to reach out that far and bring him back down.
Definitely motioning the Milton out now, and he's going to air it deep. He does have his man. Oh, he dropped it. That was the first time they beat Baylor's corners deep, and he dropped it. I also think he was led a little too far at the same time, but man.
Yeah, but that was he swung that one real well. That was a good throw, just a little bit of an overshot, unfortunately.
Yep, as we see the Diva get his first catch of the night, 3rd and 1 upcoming. I should probably stop saying the Diva before I actually upset the person that does it. He probably actually really likes Antonio Brown, and I liked him before his Diva face too. Coming out in the dual shotgun set here. Gonna hit his man out deep. That's Uncle Swoosh for the first down. I think that's his first catch of the night.
And that it is. First reception for a 10-yard gain. I'd be happy with that for my first catch.
Definitely. Coming out on the wishbone set here. Handing off to Milton back there. Who's going to break off a man but can't break away from the swarm. Gain of 4, bringing up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, they just no I'd like to. I'm not going to jinx it, so I'm going to not continue that sentence.
I hope it was nothing to do with screens that go back for 80 yards because that was a horrible screen altogether. He should have just threw that one away.
It did not happen to be about screens, but that is definitely an unfortunate play to have to witness there.
Yeah, that was very interesting. Coming out in the shotgun set here, 4 wide, and he's going to get pressured, but air it down the middle, down the field, and it's picked off. Just an arm punt there as we see the return get up to the 29.
Yeah, there's nothing else you can really call that. I just, you sense the pressure, huck it downfield, and hope for something. Never really a good idea.
I'm okay with it if it's on 3rd down and it's like way down the field, so this way it's still like technically a punt, but it does mess with your stats, so. But as long as the UCF defense can hold them, it's never that bad. As I say that, Wilson gains 9 yards, making it 2nd and 1.
Told you were going to jinx it.
No, I didn't jinx that. I said hold them. See, it's not jinx till they score a touchdown or a field goal. Coming out in the 4 wide shotgun set, 3 to the bottom, 1 to the top, hand off to Wilson, and he breaks off 2 men back there, and yeah, never mind. I guess I jinxed it even more. Oh my god. The run up here to the 25 of UCF now. Wilson with a huge run.
Yeah, he looked to be stopped there real short. He had a couple guys crashing in on him, but, way to break out of that one and take it down the field for a big gain.
If he broke off that last guy, that would have been a beast mode type of run. Motioning his tight end down here, oh my god,
wow.
he read it right, but he still got killed by Bombird. Oh my.
Yeah, he crashed in on that one and just blew that play up. What a hit.
4 wide shotgun set here, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Plenty of time for Bryce to throw. He's going to air it downfield and just deflected away, thankfully for him, bringing up 3rd and 12. Oh, Tommy made it. Hey, Tommy, how you doing?
Welcome in,
I was
buddy.
just talking about you being a hard guy to break off of, because it happened a little bit ago. Well, he didn't break off you, but he pushed you just enough for him to gain a yard instead of lose it. As we see, Bryce gets sacked here for a loss of, I believe,
11.
11, yeah. And it took him out of field goal range. See, I didn't jinx it. Thankfully. Would not have heard the end of that one. As they punt here into the end zone. Touchback for UCF, starting at their own 20 now.
Yeah, UCF, they've been starting off strong offensively, so let's see what they can do with this drive.
Coming out here in the pistol set, 4 wide, make it 5 wide, motioning Milton out. And he's going to throw into the slant that's wide open to Brooks for 11 yards and a first.
Yeah, we've seen his name quite a few times already. Nothing major, but he seems to be a go-to guy.
Yeah, he has picked up 2 first downs, I believe now. That was a dangerous throw, but Boucher comes down with it for a gain of 5.
Yeah, definitely not a bad gain.
Yeah, Wilson, your game plan goes away from you a lot, which is very interesting since, as we saw in that one play, you're the whole reason they got down there. Coming out here in the 4 wide shotgun sit. Ike gonna air it downfield, hits his man for the first almost, and that's Antonio Brown Jr. again for a gain of 10, bringing up 2nd and inches.
Yeah, definitely not a bad play. Sometimes you like to see Antonio Brown catch a ball.
Hey, as long as he doesn't become a diva, I'm happy with it. Milton with a gain of 12 and a first now.
They are steadily driving down the field here. They're not holding back.
Yeah, they've started driving down the field a lot now as we see them lose 3 yards here as you jinxed him this time because you brought it up first. Coming out on the 4 wide shotgun set, here's Ike with Milton to his left. Gonna air it downfield, and he hits his man. Finally, they broke the coverage of Baylor, and this time they come down with it. That's Rooks for 30, and that's another huge catch for him as they're running hurry up here with 50 seconds left to go in this first half. This game went by fast. I didn't even realize. And they ran the same play and broke the coverage again. Touchdown UCF, making this a 28-6 game, barring the extra point with 48 seconds left to go.
Yeah, I mean, again, the name that seems to be popping up a lot is Rooks. He's having a good game. He's been targeted quite a few times. He's probably feeling really good about at least getting a touchdown in.
This is ridiculous. Defense needs to get these damn upgrades in.
Cowboy Jim getting a little unhappy.
Yeah, coach is getting a little unhappy. I also think you should probably use Wilson more because he's probably the one reason you guys got down the field that one drive. Pass game's kind of been killing you all this game. It's been 1 pick six and 1 into the red zone, so I don't really think it's been your defense. It's more like your offensive passing. You just need your freshmen to get a little bit better and you'll be okay. As we see a screenplay for a loss of 3 here.
Yeah, that's that's the second screen that's going backwards for them, or how many have they had now?
I'm gonna just quote you on that. It's all your fault if it's wrong. My partner. Coming out in the shotgun set 4 wide here, 3 to the bottom, 1 to the top, but I do believe it's been 2, maybe 3.
Looking like they might just take it down to halftime, possibly, or one last snap here.
Yeah, which is not showing faith in their young QB, which you never want to see because that just ruins their confidence too. As we're going to see them do one last deep shot. He is going to air it deep, and I mean, his man broke the coverage, but he was just ready to go into halftime, didn't even try to place that anywhere. As we see at halftime, UCF 28, Baylor 6, as this game turned around quickly in the second quarter. What do you expect to see out of the second half, and how did the first half go in your eyes?
Definitely not the first half that I'll.
I don't know if you cut out or if my headphones are being trash, but I can't hear you. I don't know if they can.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens after halftime. What kind of game plan Baylor comes out running. But I am sure coach is not happy watching their first half play.
Oh, he already said in chat he's not happy.
Yeah.
So, well, time to see if they can make a comeback in this second half. It's never put away. Honestly, these games can just go crazy at one point for another team. It's all about having that momentum.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, those first couple drives by UCF, they go 3 and out. We're thinking it's going to be real close. And they just start to slowly pull away. They're in the first half, but we will see what happens.
Yeah, and then not gonna lie, those interceptions gave all the momentum to UCF and gave them 2 quick scores. As we see the return here, and even the special teams are getting involved. Return here up to the 39 for Rooks from his own goal line.
Yeah, and there's the man of the hour, coming out even with a big return there.
Now the shotgun set here, 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Hits his man for the first. Let's see if they say who it is. It was Milton.
Yeah, definitely like that pass. Quick movement on the ball already.
Yeah, coming out of this second half strong, doing what they want to do. And Jordan Johnson, I believe that's his first catch for, no, that's his second. I don't remember saying his name before, but for 7 yards there, 2nd and 3 upcoming. Coming out here in the pistol set, going to hand off to Milton, who's going to push forwards for the first. What a run there. He was hitting the backfield and had no reason to pick up that first down, but did it anyways.
Yeah, I mean, way to be, drop your shoulder, keep the feet moving, and gets the first.
Motioning his tight end down. It's going to be a screenplay, but oh no, fake screenplay, I guess, coming out of the slant. Because I mean, even if those are screenplays, they seem to always throw them there, even if they're covered. So that was definitely going to be a fake one there, as we see them push off of a slant and picking up the first down again.
Yeah, definitely a good pickup there by Uncle Swoosh, I believe is who that was.
Yeah, I wanted to say who the name was, but I forgot myself. So coming out on the empty set here is Ike throwing over to his man to the left. That's Brown again. He's been getting involved. Second and
Hey,
4
you know
upcoming.
what? If he's getting involved, he's staying calm on the field, and we'll take it.
Yep, that's why we didn't see a jersey throw at halftime. Jordan Johnson losing 3 yards here, bringing up 3rd and 7 for UCF from the 15.
Yeah, not a good play call there. Defense read that one all the way, and he was just going nowhere.
Coming out here in the pistol set is Ike, gonna motion his man Milton out to the right. Gonna throw downfield, and ooh man, lucky that was just deflected by Storm there. Bringing up 4th and 7 and a field goal attempt.
I was about to say something, but I'm not going to jinx it until.
I was ready to say it's a 31
Okay.
to 6 game, and we got to see Baylor make a comeback.
I was going to say this is a very easily made field goal, but I didn't want to say it and then didn't miss.
Oh, it's happened before. Not because I've said it, but I've just seen those miss before. Return here from the 2. He does find a seam, breaks off one man. He has space out there, gets it up to the 37. As we see both returners making good returns for their team here to start off the first half, or second half.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, David Sutherland, he's out here dropping the shoulder as well, letting him know, hey, I can return the ball too.
Now the 4 wide shotgun set. Here's Bryce. He's going to throw it to his right. Picks up the first down almost with Sutherland there as it's 2nd and inches now. Way to stay in bounds and watch his feet.
Yeah, definitely could have been a lot farther back than it happened to be, but good spot.
Oh, interesting. Coming out in the empty set on 2nd and inches. Yeah, they better run it here with Wilson. Otherwise, it's definitely going to be an unhappy locker room if they don't pick up this first down here on 3rd and inches.
Yeah, I mean, you have to run in this spot.
Come down the 4 wide shotgun set here. I thought that man jumped. I was about to say never mind, but he's just motioning out. Handoff here to Wilson indeed, and he does pick up the first and a lot more. And he's still on his feet somehow. Oh, he's still on his feet. What the heck?
Wow.
That did not want to go down. He even picked up an extra 2 yards there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was.
I mean, I think it makes sense to run a pass out of 2nd and inches, but if you did on 3rd and inches, that's when it would have been a little concerning. But on 2nd and inches, just to see if you can find a deep shot, I think it's okay to do. As long as you run it afterwards, which you guys did, so it's okay. As we see a loss of 2 on another screen attempt here, brought down by Tommy Guns.
Yeah, Baylor definitely trying to rely on that screenplay, and it's just not doing them any favors as of right now.
Yep, coming out on the 4 wide shotgun set, gonna be another screen as you mentioned that. Bull breaks off one man, gains it, gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. He did not want to give up those extra yards. Yeah, he heard me talking earlier.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see there with those stats, Bryce has thrown 12 completed passes for 60 yards. Definitely need to figure something out quick.
As they're airing it downfield, and as soon as you say that, they get a touchdown 45-yard throw to Nathan Noble.
Yeah, leave it to me to open my mouth a little too soon, but absolutely gorgeous ball, gorgeous play, and just like that, Baylor's back on the board.
Right back into this game now, as the PAT is up and good, making this a 31-13 game. Kickoff here, returned from the goal line. And this time he's going nowhere as he only gets it up to the 16.
Yeah,
As we
not
see, UCF drive saw ending pretty well, excluding that interception.
yeah, they've had a decent run so far. It's definitely impressive to watch. I always say I'm a defensive guy, but there's some good offensive plays going on right now.
As you say that again, they find the open space out in coverage.
Maybe I
And
should just
now
let
this
you
coverage is starting to
commentate.
coverage is starting to break away from both teams now. Yeah, you've stolen my job today. You've been the jinxer. Handoff here to Milton, who's going to get tackled. What a tackle in open space to fight with him and make sure he brings him down. You may have let him gain an extra yard, but if you let him get away, that was like to the house type of a play.
Yeah, way to hold on to that tackle there and to drag him down. That definitely a saving play.
That tunnel screen was scary, but Jordan comes away with it for no gain. You were horse collared, Tommy? I didn't even
And he
see you
plays
get horse
defense.
collared. Yeah, he's the linebacker. I didn't even see him get horse collared. I swear they don't call any other flags here except for clipping, man. As we see the pass go nowhere, bringing up 4th down. Milton with a gain of 4.
And going for a punt is what I would assume. I could be wrong.
Oh yeah, look, he jinxed it again. Get him out of here.
I said could be.
Hey, wait, no,
Technically,
but you said
no.
it before C. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I'll give you that one. As they're going to hand it here, and they do pick up the first and all the way to the house. Now, see, I probably jinxed that one because I said earlier that Milton could have taken it to the house, and then he did the play after, so...
Oh, see, taking your
what
job
a
back from me.
run. What a run there from Milton, though. That was a great run. Great vision.
Plenty of room. Good play.
See the PAT up and good. 38-13 game here as this Baylor defense has completely fallen apart after I said it wasn't the defense's fault. So I probably jinxed that too.
I know Canes was always saying, you can't call your own games and whatnot because you can't be biased. For the game, you do your predictions and whatnot, and I predicted UCF to win. Last minute, I switched it to Baylor.
I think I picked Baylor too.
I'm not going to continue with what I'm going to say because it's going to cause some issues, but let's see if Baylor can make something happen here.
Get him out of here. This whole Miss guy's being favoritism to Baylor. Sorry, I can't think of my words there for a minute. Jesus.
I'm not picking favorites. I'm just saying.
As we see Wilson pick up the first down here with a gain of 7. Game plan has been abandoned, throwing when we were supposed to be running. So that's not the game plan you came up with then. I can tell you that your game plan's been abandoned since the first quarter because you guys have been throwing all night. You've maybe had 2 rushes with Wilson. So that game plan was never even a thing this game. I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, you can ask them to check. I didn't get to see if they fixed everything to what you said, but I mean, they always do it right, so I don't know if you entered something in backwards, or I don't know. You'll just have to talk to Canes if you think something's up, but I'm pretty sure they already checked it over before the game started. As we see 3rd and 4 here for Baylor. Because I was confused too. I was like, why aren't they running it more? They have Wilson back here and a young freshman quarterback. As we're going to see Wilson run here on 3rd and 4, and he has the space. The refs are finally not being favoritism with the spots here, as that was 4th down. And this is the difference of the game here, too, is that UCF went for it even while they were already up big, and Baylor's punting here on 4th and inches across midfield. Yeah,
I don't think I agree with that play call there. I would definitely be going for it on 4th and inches.
Did that ref call it a touchback? We need to get rid of these refs. He called it a touchback again. I bet you that's the same ref that called the other one a touchback when it wasn't. You did? Well, I mean, I know you guys always did, but maybe Jim put sign in backwards. Yeah. I don't know. None of my concern, because I'm not a coach, and I don't want to coach, and I would probably fuck it up if I coached. As we see the read option here for Ike, and he's going to pick up the first down and a lot more. He gets the block, and he's gone. He is... Oh! I figured he was gone. I thought he was going to turn on the Jets there, but that safety was just a little bit faster.
Yeah, I mean, that was another good play, by UCF, just
Ike's
running.
been able to run the house today, man. He's been doing
Yeah,
everything for this UCF offense.
yeah, he's been a big, major part of it thus far.
As we see the pass out of the shotgun here for Ike, and that was another dangerous throw, but Milton comes down with it.
And Ike getting hyped up in the chat, so he definitely likes to see it.
Gonna be the quick screen out here to Brooks for 12 yards.
And another guy who's been a big part of this offense is Rooks with 8 receptions.
As we see him throw out here to the sideline again, gets it to the 22. That's Boucher for 5 yards.
I saw earlier on in the chat that Boucher was saying that he's more of a second half guy, so where are you at, my guy?
Oh, that was a bad drop there.
Yeah, that's got to be a disappointing drop.
They get another chance here, at least coming out of the pistol set. Ike, 4 wide, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. He has his man open in the crosser. That wasn't the man I was talking about. Deflected away by Storm. 4-5 upcoming.
Going with another field goal here. That one was straight down the upright that time.
Sorry, I was letting Canes know about something in DMs. Canes, if you're in here, check DMs. As we see the return from the goal line here for Baylor up to the 24 is Huval.
Well, we're going into the DMs now. Now there's some conspiracy shit going on.
No, well, I didn't want to say it in stream. I'll, give me a second.
No, you're good, my guy.
As we see the pass out here to Austin Wilson, who gets involved in the passing game at least, but they've got to get him some runs. First down, Baylor.
See if they can keep it moving.
Gonna throw it down the middle again and broken up. What a hit. That was a great hit because he did have that catch.
Yeah, definitely looked like he could have had that one in his hands easily, but took a big hit and had to drop that one.
As we see the pass out here for 2 yards to Wilson again. Out here in the 4 wide shotgun set is Bryce. He's going to lob this deep and does hit his man on this sideline. That was actually one of the times I actually like them calling or doing a lob pass because there was 2 underneath defenders there.
Yeah, exactly what I was gonna say. That was a good choice on the touch by him.
You've got to throw it away if you have that much time and no one's open, and because they cannot block everyone forever.
Yeah, I mean, even if you check it down to your running back there and only get a yard, it's still better than taking a huge 5-6 yard sack.
Coming out in the empty set here is Bryce. 2nd and 16. He's going to get sacked again. Another loss of 8. And that's going to bring us to the end of the third with your score UCF 41, Baylor 13. You know what time it is, Gorilla?
You know what time it is. It is time to get the 4s up in the chat, everybody.
I thought you died on me for a minute.
I'm still here. I'm still breathing.
Coming out in the shotgun set is Bryce. He's got all day to throw. He needs to air it out deep. He does. And, oh, man. Oh! My man was a circus worker out there for a minute. He was juggling that ball. Man, he's
Yeah,
lucky that
Baylor's
receiver dove, or I could have seen that receiver catch it out of his hands.
yeah, absolutely. And is this one going to bounce all the way in? And it
I was
does.
so ready to say that was a beautiful punt. Man, that was an even better play by the returner.
Y'all are starting to disappoint me a little bit. I'm only seeing 3 4s here in chat, so get them up. Let's go.
Yeah, there's 26 of you in here. I don't even see. I know Canes was in
Get
here
it
too.
together. Throw some 4s
Come on,
in
Canes.
chat. Support your teams. Let's go.
Oh, no, I think Canes left. I don't see him in here anymore, so I may be wrong on that. Okay. I know he was in here earlier. As we see him air it out to the sideline here. Just out of play, 2nd and 10 upcoming. About time, Ted. You took your time there. Unless you said
Canes
earlier.
throwing his out there.
Yeah,
Busy
about time,
throwing his out
Canes.
there.
Next time y'all take that long, you're fired. Oh, don't blame doing other stuff. Don't play with me. Every time I'm in chat when I'm doing other stuff, I still say 4. Nah, I'm just messing with you, Canes. You're okay. Coming out here in the dual shotgun set, or dual halfback shotgun set, I should say. And I'm surprised UCF isn't running when they're up so big. Take some time off the clock, but nope, they're going to give it right back here to Baylor with plenty of time. They need to score here, though.
There's absolutely no other choice but Baylor to score. I mean, that's what they've got to do at this point.
No, I don't think they have to score. I think they can just go up there and pay out the scoreboard person and then just get them to flip scores. Or make another, make a different gate. One of those,
Maybe coach needs to go have a talk with his referee.
collusion. As we see them start here from the 48. Not enough time with how we're playing. Oh, we'll see. I mean, yeah, oh, they call that a fumble, but thankfully the offensive lineman comes down with it.
Yeah, he did come down with it. And luckily they keep the ball, but huge loss of yardage there.
Yeah. Alright, so Beard's trying to jinx another game in the chat, I see.
As always, you gotta leave it up to him.
He said, I'm not doing enough. Coming out here in the pistol set. Bryce gonna...
Wow.
Man. Quinn could have had his second one to the house if he read that a little bit faster, but great diving deflection regardless.
Yeah, way to lay out for that one.
Trying to reverse the curse. And he gets brought down for a loss of 8. Yeah, I think all you did was just make it come true.
Yeah, we can. We'll blame Beard on this one. He's the one who's saying stuff in chat.
It's always Beard. As we see the return of the punt. Oh, breaks off one man, gets it up to the 40. And that's where they're started.
And Cowboy Jim getting real disappointed. You know, he's almost given up at this point, you know, because he's disappointed in the game plan not coming to fruition like he had hoped.
Beard, bro. Oh my god, we have the same mind. That's actually crazy. I've never seen that happen before. Come down the 4-wide shotgun set. Is Ike, he's gonna hit Milton again for the first down. Gain of 9. Then Perry says he created it. You still always find a way to fall for it, Beard, so I don't really care. As we get to see a great catch there from Boucher in traffic. I thought that was going to be knocked away for sure.
And my screen glitched there for a minute, so I didn't even see the catch. It just automatically came to this next play.
Yeah, mine's being bad with not glitching out or anything, but it's bad with the quality. It just died for some reason in this second half. As we see Ike with another great throw to pick up the first down for UCF, and they've just been able to do what they wanted to ever since the second quarter started. Like those two picks that got them 14 points easily just turned this game around completely for UCF.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting those interceptions played a big part into it, I think. Them gaining the momentum and just
Yeah,
really refusing to give up.
yeah, those picks gave them all the momentum they needed to keep going with. As we see them come out here in the empty set with 2nd and 2, they're just being disrespectful at this point. Like when I throw it downfield and deflect it away by Casey Wilson, he said, "You're not being disrespectful in my house."
Yeah, I mean, at this point, if you're UCF, you should probably just try to run it down and get the
They said run
game,
it.
but
They listened to you when you said run it down.
they
13-yard
did
rush for 1st and goal.
they did take the run, but they need to run the time down. Quit trying to run up the score, show some respect.
When they said run, they thought you meant run up the score here on this running play.
There
Oh
you
no,
go.
passing play and touchdown, of course. Yeah, see, they took your running the wrong way. They're probably going to come out for 2 here.
Yeah, I would hope not. That'd be some disrespectful
I
stuff
thought he
there.
was about to say, "I hope." Fake PAT here. PAT's going to be up and good though, making this a 48-13 game in favor of UCF. As we see a bunch of bobbies in chat. Turn here up to the 23 by Huval.
And here we are. 6 minutes roughly left in the fourth.
We got to witness a sack party.
Yeah. Baylor's quarterback and their line. They definitely need to figure something out here.
You're saying what? Oh, yeah, they do need to figure something out because that receiver was left on an island and he still missed him. Oh
Yeah,
man.
just showing inexperience on that throw, just throwing it way too hard.
I was ready to say that the QB said, "What do you mean I need to learn or talk about anything?" But nope, he missed his man.
Yeah, that would have easily been a touchdown there. That's
Very
too
disappointing if you're Baylor. As they're going to see the halfback draw to Wilson, and even when it looks droopy, Wilson does everything he can and breaks off 3 men to pick up the first down there.
And this is exactly why you see Coach, out there getting mad because he knows his team can run the ball and they're just not doing it this game.
I mean, they've had 26 rushes and 33 passing, so it's looked a lot more balanced than it looks in game, surprisingly. But I think most of that comes down to sacks. As they call sacks runs on here for some reason.
Yeah, there's been a couple too many sacks, I think.
We'd love to see screenplays. Loss of 1 there, bring up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, that's everybody's play call right there. Screen pass. Everybody loves those ones.
Coming out here in the single back set, 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Handing off here to Wilson, and there he goes, breaking off 3 people again for another first. 1st and 10 in UCF territory now. Where has this been all game?
Yeah, I mean, Wilson there getting over 100 yards. He's showing why he wants that ball and deserves the ball.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see what happened there. It looks like Wilson got the ball but lost 15. Or lost 5. Don't ask me where 15 came from. I just saw 2nd and 15.
Greens. Wow. All right, Bobby Boucher.
Oh. Come down the shotgun set 4 wide. Oh, everyone's favorite play. Oh, it's open this time. Picks up a gain of 6, 3rd and 9.
I think he got his yardage back on that one at least.
Yeah, he did. He said, I refuse to lose any more yardage. And he gets decked afterwards.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing game on if you're a Bears fan.
Around the 4 wide shotgun said, everyone's favorite play again. They almost called that one a fumble. They have no... I mean, they should go for it. Yeah, of course they're not. They've been way too conservative all game, so I was like, they're just gonna pack it in.
Was that the 4th straight screenplay?
Did they call one on? No, because they ran on 3rd down, so that was the 3rd straight screenplay.
Okay. Still, that's 3 too many.
Yeah, they just gave up. They saw their coach get disappointed. He's just ready to go home. So
Coach getting real upset. He
says he's about to force all his players to transfer next year. Restart fresh.
Everybody's running a ton of laps, and you're getting benched for the rest of the year.
I'm running Ghost out there, y'all. I've had enough of this. I'm just forfeiting. Y'all can leave next year. I want a new team. As we see Milton with a 9-yard rush here, and he's got over 100 this game as well.
And what does this game have to do? You know, does this one, depending on who wins, do anything for playoffs?
Oh, let me look that up. I mean, it looks like from where it's at, both are definitely still fighting for a spot, and they were definitely close. So, I'm pretty sure it will, but I have not seen the records. Let me look at polls real quick.
Yeah, looking at the records, I want to say that they were both fighting for a spot, but I can't remember for sure. We'll probably have to ask Kings about that.
Is 4-4, and UCF is 3-5. So, this definitely brings UCF up to closer to a spot, and that drops Baylor down to probably underneath of them, to be honest. Because Baylor already had the worst point differential, so this win here puts UCF up with Baylor in the standings, but fighting for a spot.
So according to Canes, they're both still alive, and nobody clinches anything right now.
Yeah, they definitely won't clinch because UTSA still is up there.
Right.
And Arkansas.
Right. I didn't think they were going to clinch anything, but definitely thought maybe this would give them a chance to.
If
be
anything,
real close.
from what I'm looking at as your final score here is, I didn't even get to see it. I think it was still 48-13. Yeah, but that's your final score here. Is Aaron Ike's going to be the player of the game? And yeah, I think if anything, this helped TCU the most, because TCU is 4-4 at this point, just ahead of them, and Baylor was also 4-4, and this game makes it 4-5. So this was probably the best outcome that Beard wanted, even though he's not here. So definitely works out for TCU than it does these two teams, I would say. So it depends how TCU finishes out this week, and probably Arkansas and UTSA. But yeah, thank y'all for joining us in this first game. Your final score is 48, UCF 13, Baylor. Have a good night, and make sure you're here for the second game upcoming soon.
Virginia Tech at UTSA.